Okay, now, take a nice deep breath.
Take a breath? Take a breath? I have 3 weeks worth of homework to do in 4 days. I promised Katie I'd go on a trip with her this weekend. I joined the basketball team, which it turns out I have no time for, but it's too late in the season to quit. And I've never been angrier at my sister. Believe me, at this point, breathing is low on my list of priorities.
Sarah, come on, you're not breathing.
Oh my god, why did I even go to my sister for help? Fine, if it'll make her shut her face for a second.
Very good. Slow, deep breaths.
Okay, breathing. Just focus on inhaling and exhaling. Not so bad. I can do this. Just in and out. That's all I have to worry about right now.
There, see? Now you can think more clearly.
Ah, my leg! My leg!
I know it hurts, but you're gonna be okay, Luke. Breathe with me. In, out. In, out.
I can't! I broke my leg! Ah!
We're driving as fast as we can to the hospital. Until then, we need you to breathe. Good. There you go. Close your eyes. Breathe. Really take the focus off of your leg and concentrate on your breath.
In. 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. In. We're at the hospital already? You're on stage in 5.
All right, I've been over my lines 1.5 million times. I'm prepared. The audience loves you. They want to see you succeed.
You ready? We need you by the curtain. They're giving you your intro now.
Maybe I should change my opener. Wait, no, too late. What if they hate it?
Get out there and kill it.
Okay, sip of water, wipe off my sweaty hands, take a deep breath.
Fuck!
Push, and remember, breathe. 2 more pushes, come on.
Cerebral hypoxia refers to the outer part of the brain, known as the cerebral hemisphere, but is also used to describe the reduced supply of oxygen to the brain. The least severe instance of cerebral hypoxia is diffuse cerebral hypoxia, which is simply the mild to moderate reduction in supply of oxygen to the brain. Diffuse cerebral hypoxia can occur due to extreme pressure, such as experienced by divers or high altitudes by climbers. In most cases, the victim is only affected for a brief period of time and little to no damage occurs. But in more severe cases, it may lead to coma or even death.
I sit patiently, crammed in the back seat of a small car, outside a worn-out Greyhound station, waiting for the operator of the vehicle to return. The smoke from the drive down lingers overhead like storm clouds. The thick smell of marijuana fills the vehicle. My throat burns from the invasive smoke I've inhaled. Condensation builds and fogs the surrounding 6 windows and 1 mirror. With each breath I take, the outside world fades further until only the shape of the passing silhouettes can be seen behind the glossy gray barrier. As I wait, I revert back to my childhood and begin drawing on the windows. I create a battle scene between an octopus with 7 tentacles and a squid with only 2, both wearing stilts. I write words backwards in order to greet the passing blurs. So simple, so satisfactory. I close my eyes and an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia settles in. I begin to feel like the car is closing in around me, as if picked up by a large magnet at the local junkyard and placed in the rusty yellow car crusher, still splattered with paint chips from the previous victim. All 4 walls begin to merge inward. I'm suffocating. My head begins to pound. I flail my arms outward, tearing at the air, as if I were struggling to surface the lake after diving down to collect pebbles, not having had taken a deep enough breath beforehand. I kick my legs frantically, concentrating, fighting back the urge to gasp for air. Specks of silver begin to obstruct my vision. My cheeks begin to burn. I give in. I gasp. Air rushes into my lungs. The operator opens the door. Cool air floods in and oxygen once again cradles my brain. To my surprise, I'm still sitting safely, crammed to the back seat of a small car outside a worn-out Greyhound station.
Dyspnea is the medical term used when one struggles to breathe. Dyspnea is a complex symptom of many health problems such as cancer, asthma, obesity, heart disease, panic attacks, etc. Having difficulty breathing is often described as being suffocated or smothered. Lung cancer, mostly caused by the inhalation of smoke, requires radiation. This form of treatment could damage the lungs severely, making it even harder to breathe for the cancer patient. A main symptom of asthma is the muscle around the lung tightening and constricting the airway, which is the cause of many problems concerning the ability of breath. Another symptom of asthma is the lung being perpetually swollen. Dyspnea will most likely change one's lifestyle by limiting the amount of physical activities one can participate in.
The breath is unnoticed. The breath is silent, but it's always there. When we struggle to breathe, the sound explodes. It strikes a fear in the one who battles and emotions in those who hear. The ultimate fear is death. Death, put simply, is the breath ceasing. I've seen that once. I've heard that silence interrupted. I've heard that fight and seen that fierce movement from his chest. I hold my breath. It's a kind of hope. But it's time to let go. He needs to be somewhere else. It's then that I hear a new silence and a new stillness. To see death curl her long, burnt fingers is violent for the mortal. So to witness a struggle to breathe once more, my body freezes and fear burrows into me. Once more my past floods over. Don't you see? A struggle to be silent, to survive, is impossible to ignore.
Deep breathing is not only relaxing, it's been scientifically proven to affect the heart, the brain, digestion, the immune system. In India, breath work called pranayama is a regular part of yoga practice. Yoga practitioners have used pranayama, which literally means control of the life force, as a tool for affecting both the mind and body for thousands of years. Our breaths will either wake us up or energize us. It will relax us or it will just balance us, says Judy Barr, a yoga instructor who teaches people with chronic diseases. Research has shown that breathing exercises can have immediate effects by altering the pH of the blood or changing blood pressure. Yogis say breath connects the body and soul, the world, plants, animals, fire, water. Breathe together. It's happening beautifully, perfectly, subtly, every day.